Hi there and welcome to our next video on wind, solar and geothermal energy. In this video we're going to be looking at what wind energy, solar energy and geothermal energy is and looking at some of the advantages and disadvantages of each. So let's get started off with wind energy. So wind energy is the energy which comes from the wind. Using wind turbines, we can turn the kinetic energy of the wind into electrical energy, which we can then use in our homes. So over here we have a load of windmills. These turn using kinetic energy from the wind, and this converts the kinetic energy that they're using into electrical energy, which we use in our homes. And there are some positives and some negatives of wind energy. The positives include that they are renewable, there's no pollution because nothing is burnt, and the turbines are quite cheap and easy to build, and they can even be used in poor countries. But some of the negatives are that the turbines can be ugly and noisy because the wind can be really powerful, and the turning of the turbines can be noisy, and it only works if it's actually quite windy. If it's like on a hot sunny day, then there will be no wind for the turbines to turn, and if the wind stops you will get no energy. Okay, next is solar energy. This is energy which comes from the sun. Over here in this image we have some solar panels which get the energy from the sun. The earth gets heat and light energy from the sun all the time. The sun's energy is used in two ways. They can be used to be changed into electrical energy to be used in our homes using these solar cells over here. So it's converting our heat energy to electrical energy. And it could also be used for here to heat water for homes using solar panels. So we need hot water as well, and that's what we get from these solar panels. And some of the positives and negatives are positives are that it's renewable and there's no pollution because nothing is burnt, and some of the negatives are that the solar panels or solar cells are quite expensive, and it only works again if it's sunny because this gets energy from the sun. And finally, geothermal energy. This is the energy which comes from the earth itself. Deep underground, the earth's rocks are naturally very hot because there's magma at the earth's core. We can turn this energy into electrical energy to use in our homes. So again, this heat energy is turned into electrical energy, and the way that it does this is by cold water is pumped below underground. The hot rocks heat the water and turn it into steam, and the steam is used to generate electricity. So over here we have an image. So we have a cooling tower over here. We inject cold water into the ground. The water then heats up by the rocks which are underground, and then the steam comes out over here at the hot water, and it's used to generate electricity. Some positives and negatives are that it's renewable, there's no pollution because nothing is burnt again, and it doesn't damage the environment. But the negatives are there are very few places in the world where you can do this, and this is because it costs a lot of money. So in poor countries you wouldn't be able to do this because it costs a lot of money to drill deep into the ground. In the description box below there's a link to our quiz which you can have a go at. In our next video we're going to be having a look at some exam questions to do with wind, solar and geothermal energy. But for now, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it, and one last thing, please subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell.